the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Hello, Professor. Do you mind explaining why and how Mrs. Putnam lost her children?
Why, yes, sir. A scientific and medical reason of why Mrs. Putnam's children may have died was due to measles. Measles was discovered as early as the 3rd to 10th century. This could have affected the baby since Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, and even they brought disease that killed many Native Americans. Mr. Putnam makes it clear that the death of his infant children had nothing to do with their biological health, for he is one of 11 healthy line of sons. Measles is not a genetic disease. In fact, it is an infectious disease. It can be easily spread through coughing and sneezing. Measles symptoms don't appear in 10 to 14 days after exposure, and Putnam is old too. The proper ages to give birth to a baby are from 20 to 40 years. Older women are more likely to have chronic health problems such as high blood pressure, heart and kidney problems, autoimmune diseases, and type 2 diabetes, which complicate pregnancy. They also have a higher risk of having a miscarriage or a baby with a genetic disorder. In addition, older women tend to tire more quickly than younger women, although a healthy diet and a regular fitness regimen can be energizing.
Thank you, Professor.
Case open. Bring me Elizabeth Proctor.
Yes, Your Honor.
There is evidence that you stabbed Abigail Williams in her flesh with a puppet doll.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Lawyer, please explain to me the use of this puppet that harmed Abigail Williams.
Why, yes, Your Honor. Can you bring Mary Warner in?
Sure. Bring me Mary Warren at this instant.
Yes, Your Honor.
Don't be scared, Mary. Just listen to what the lawyer has to say. Mr. Lawyer, may you begin. Please!
Your Honor, the wild conflict of witchery has been spreading around, but is it really true? I would like to say that witchery is not a real thing.
This can't be real!
Your Honor, the puppet symbolizes a positive meaning, the spirit of God, I would like to say. Having a puppet with a needle, then having Abigail being stabbed in her flesh isn't reasonable, and then Abigail claiming that Elizabeth is the blame of this issue?
Well...
Please don't stutter.
I was in a court trial sitting on a chair for hours yesterday. I was doing my puppet during those hours, and I had to put the needle I was using in the puppet to keep it safe. Abigail even saw me put the needle in the puppet.
Go on.
Then, I went back to the Proctor's house after the trial, and I gave Goody Proctor the puppet as a lovely gift.
Now, Elizabeth, have you done some sort of thing as you were holding the puppet?
No, I was just holding the puppet.
Are you sure you weren't doing anything else to the puppet?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, this shows right here that my defendant, Goody Proctor and Mary, were not part of the accusation of getting rid of Abigail Williams. Now it is time for Ezekiel Cheever to report his claim.
Bring me Ezekiel Cheever.
Mr. Cheever, may you please explain to the court what you have seen in the incident of Abigail stabbing herself?
The girl, the Williams girl, she sat to dinner in Reverend Parris's house last night. Without any word or working, she fell in the floor. Like a struck beast, he says. And scream, a bull will weep to hear. Reverend Parris went to save her, and he drew a needle out that was stuck 2 inches in her flesh and claimed Goody Proctor's familiar spirit pushed the needle in.
You said it was last night, eh?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, as you may have noticed, my defendant Goody Proctor had received the puppet before Abigail was stabbed tonight, which shows that the needle was already in the puppet. But was the needle inside of Abigail's flesh at the same time? I have investigators who will identify digitally fingerprints. Investigators who will identify digitally the fingerprints of the puppet needle and the needle that Abigail had in her belly.
Okay, may you bring in the results, please?
Surely, they have been done as quick as possible. Fingerprints of the two needles were different from each other, Your Honor. This right here shows fingerprints of Mary Warner and Goody Proctor. Having also their separate fingerprints right here, and the other needle that was stuck in Abigail's flesh only had her fingerprint.
Mr. Lawyer, any last words to close this case?
On my behalf of Goody Proctor and also Mary Warner, the action caused by the minor, Abigail Williams, was not applied to the puppet, since there were different occasions which Goody Proctor could not take the blame for, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Lawyer. Bring me Abigail Williams. Abigail Williams, there's evidence that you stabbed yourself to falsely accuse Elizabeth. And now the jury will decide whether you are guilty.
No, I cannot be guilty.
Silencio.
No, please don't take me. Please, I cannot be guilty. Please don't take me. No.
Abigail Williams, by the name of the jury, I hereby pronounce you guilty. I sentence you to my bet. 1 year. 1 year in jail. Yeah.
Your Honor, I would like to call Abigail Williams to the stand.
Why do I have to go?
I have a few questions to ask you.
Alright, fine. You can ask.
Have you ever felt dizzy?
Nah.
Have you ever felt lightheaded?
No, I haven't.
Have you been sick or feeling sick recently?
I told you. No.
Your Honor, Abigail and these girls are faking.
That's a lie.
They were
False
never possessed.
accusation.
They were never possessed.
Nope.
Do you find it odd, Your Honor, that they fainted at the same
How's it
time?
odd? Same time. We fainted because we were possessed, Your Honor.
You there. It's no such thing as being possessed.
Yes.
She just told me.
It with my eyes.
She just told me and everyone in the court that she hasn't been sick,
Everybody, this lawyer is sick.
dizzy,
Oh, I see the devil.
or lightheaded.
Oh,
Silence, child.
I see.
Be quiet. Be
Silent.
quiet.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Recently,
Study
studies
shows
that people
that people
only faint
only faint
from those
from those born with a lot of blood, and she didn't know.
from those reasons, or seeing something that they can't take, such as a baby being born or a lot of blood.
I see the devil within me.
And she didn't see any of them.
Yes, I just told you. I just saw a bunch of ghosts right now. What the heck? Come on, yo. Believe me.
Your Honor. So all 13 girls felt overwhelmed at the same time?
Hell yeah.
Your Honor, you know that's not true at all.
You have to believe me, Your Honor. I'm a woman. I'm a white woman. Come on, believe me, man.
You see, Your Honor, she's begging for you to believe her because she knows she's caught.
I'll give you some of that good.
Order! Order in the court. Abigail, are you lying about this whole thing?
No, Your Honor. I'm not.
She's lying, Your Honor.
No, I'm not. Oh my God.
Girls,
This then says.
is Abigail lying about this whole thing?
The girls shook their head yes and was very looking nervous. The judge looked at Abigail and the rest of the jury.
Abigail Williams, I hereby sentence you 6 months to a 1 year prison. Case closed.
1 year? Hold on!